along, across, around, curved, on, along, not along, curved, around, not on, on. Hello my brothers and sisters, welcome back to this channel. Today we'll be learning the uses of prepositions along and across. So let's start without wasting further time. If I walk like this, the road is here, but I am walking here parallel to the road. So in this case, I would use preposition along. I am walking along the road. Along is used when you are walking parallel to something. Like this road. I am walking parallel to this road. So that's the reason I used preposition along. Now see, if I walk like this, if I move from that side to that side of this road like this, so in this case I would use preposition across. See, I walked from one side to the other side of this road means I walked across this road. Preposition across is used when you are walking or moving from one side to the other side of something with limits or length like road, river or anything else like a city. So in this case preposition across is used. What I want to say is that preposition across is used when you are walking from one side to another side of something two-dimensional. Means it has length and width, not height. Like this road. This road is two-dimensional. Means this has length and width but not height. So that's the reason preposition across is used. In a playground also it is two-dimensional, and if I walk from one side to the other side of the playground, preposition across will be used. Like a playground, country, paper, city, all these are two-dimensional things. So for this preposition across is used. When I walked from one side to the another side of this road, I used preposition across, and when I was walking parallel to this road, I used preposition along. But now when I am walking like this, which preposition should I use? Confused? Let me tell you. In this case, I should use preposition on, because there also I was on the surface of this road. Here also I am on the surface of this road. I am not changing the surface. I am on this road. So that's the reason I used preposition on. But in the case of across, I changed the surface. So that's the reason I used preposition across. If I walk like this, I would say I am walking along the railway track, because this railway track is two-dimensional, means it has length and width. It does not have height. And I walked along it, means I walked parallel to it like this. So that's the reason I used preposition along. But suppose I walk like this, I would say I am walking across this railway track, because this railway track is two-dimensional, means it has length and width, and I walked from one side to the other side of this railway track like this. So that's the reason I used preposition across. I walked across this railway track, and now I am walking along the railway track. There are lots of shops along this road. Means there are lots of shops parallel to this road. So that's the reason preposition along is used. See, there are lots of shops along this road. If someone smiles like this, then you can say a smile spread across his face or her face. If this is a river and I am walking parallel to the river, I would say I am walking along the river. I cannot say I am walking around the river, but this is a lake. This is not a river. If I want to go to that side of the lake, then I would have to walk like this. So I would say I am walking around the lake. I would not say I am walking along the lake, because my path, or I would say my route, will not be straight. My route will be curved, and I will not be walking parallel to the lake. I will be walking in a curved way. So that's the reason preposition around is used, not along. This is a pond, and if I walk like this, I would say I am walking around this pond. I cannot say I am walking along this pond, because I am not walking parallel to this pond. Means I am not walking in the direction of the flow of this pond. Anyway, we cannot see even the flow of this pond. And another thing is that my path was not straight. My path was curved. I went in a circular movement. So that's the reason I used preposition around, not along. If I draw a line like this, I would say I am drawing a line across the paper. See, I am drawing a line across the paper. I drew a line across the paper. I drew a line across the paper. Means I drew a line from this side to this side of the paper. This paper is two-dimensional. It has length and width, but not height. And I drew a line from this side to this side of the paper. So that's the reason I used preposition across. The newspapers are spread across the table. All these newspapers are on the table. But we cannot say these newspapers are spread on the table. We cannot say that. That is wrong to say. We should say these newspapers are spread across the table. Similarly, the movie is shown in theaters across India. Means the movie is shown in the theaters all over India. When we talk about something extending or moving from one side to another side of something, we use preposition across, not on. If you take a boat to go from one side of the river to the other side of the river, you can say, we took a boat across the river. This playground is two-dimensional. Means it has length and width. It does not have height. And if I walk from this side to that side of the playground, I would say I walked across the playground. If you take someone or something with you somewhere, for example, party. If you take your friend with you to the party, you can say, I brought my friend along with me to the party. Or, won't you come along with me to the party? Or you can also say, what a beautiful scenery! Thank God, I brought my camera along with me. Our grandparents live across the street from us. This means our grandparents live opposite us. There is a restaurant across from my school. This means there is a restaurant opposite my school. If I walk on the surface of the road like this, then I would use preposition on, not along, because along is used when you are walking parallel to something, not on it. Means I will be walking on this road when I am on the surface of this road. But if I walk there, for here, see, if I walk here like this, so then preposition along will be used. If I walk from this side to that side of the road, then preposition across will be used. See, I am walking across this road. I am walking along this road. And now I am on this road. I am on this road. I hope you got the difference. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you learned a little bit more English through this video, then don't forget to like, share and subscribe to this channel. Bye bye. See you in the next video. Bye bye. See you in the next video.